Hey, it's me again, Mission, and welcome to another episode of Mission's Workout from Home. So, season 4, episode number 9. So, today, the topic is going to be small steps, big win. So, I'm going to share with you how you can do some small little tweaks here and there. It's very simple steps, but at the same time, you can still get a lot of results in the long run. Right? So the keyword is in the long run, and you have to be consistent, right? Just two of these things. So I'm going to go right away. All these ideas will look very boring, but if you think about it, it may actually help you, and it's actually very doable for most people. So you look at these 4 pictures over here. Again, I'll put it in the comments at the end of the show. So it's called Small Steps, Big Win. Yeah. So the first step is kind of what you hear our moms usually say, right? Eat your vegetables, right? Or sound like some school teacher like that, right? Eat your vegetables, right? So first step is to actually eat more vegetables. You get it right. Now, don't just jump to a salad or just jump to like eating raw only nothing. Don't do that. We are all Malaysians. For Asian culture, most of our vegetables are cooked. So does this mean you should eat it raw? I do not think so. I say you can still have it a simple stir-fried method, that's it. What you don't want to do is to go to the extreme. You don't want to take the vegetables and put a lot of oil, add a lot of sauce, put a lot of some special gravy or something like this. Then you're asking for trouble. So a simple thing is, when they say eat your vegetables, right, this small little thing is very simple. So what you want to do now later when you have your dinner, right, you have some rice, just take a bit more vegetables. That's all, right? So just take out the vegetables. If you stir fry, you get it from as long as it's cooked in a very typical Asian method, you should be fine. What you don't want to do is you have example, a deep fried vegetable, like a coated like tempura vegetables like that, and then you say, oh, that's it, eat more vegetables. It doesn't work that way. So have your vegetables as simple as possible, but a little bit of cooking method is absolutely no wrong, absolutely doable. Yeah. So simple things like this only, right? And eat your vegetables first before you go and eat the rest. So eat your vegetables first, then only you eat your rice, you eat your protein. Simple things like this. Why? Make sure it's number 1 is priority. Number 2 is so you won't tend to overeat more of those unnecessary stuff, right? So second step is to go on to you notice there's this water droplets here. So actually drink more water. Very simple concept also. It's very easy to understand. You drink more water, 2 things will happen. Number 1, water is always good for the body, right? The more water you drink, it helps to remove the toxin, is what they claim, and at the same time, it makes you go and pee more, so better circulation to the body, right? Like detox to the body, alright? So simple things like that, alright? So when you go and have food, whether it's eating out, now you can't eat out, right? Let's say you order a drink, you order a delivery food service, and it comes with a drink. You pay attention to what kind of beverage you order. Are you the kind you're going to order some sweet beverage, or are you going to order the kind that just get the mineral water and that's it? Right. So there's 2 ways you can do how to drink more water. Maybe before you eat, you drink water. Maybe every hour you tell yourself you want to drink. Exclude sleeping time, obviously. So during your waking up hours, you just drink water. You can stick in here and there. You don't have to like drink like it's very make your stomach very full. You don't have to. Just you wake up, drink some water. Before you start work, drink some water. Every hour, just drink a little bit of water. It's just simple things like that, alright? So can you substitute with tea or coffee? Yes, you can. But understand tea and coffee at its limits because it has caffeine, right? And so you want to take note of that. Other than that, it's actually pretty okay. Can you have your Diet Coke instead, or your zero drinks? Absolutely you can. But of course, don't take it to the extreme to replace water, right? So that is what you don't want to do. So the answer is drink more water and have more vegetables. Like, it doesn't get anything easier than this already, alright? It's not like asking you to eat salad only. No, you can have it, the typical Asian cooking method. You can have your water, whether it's tap water, mineral water, RO water, or whatever kind of water, just plain water, right? That will do you the trick. And third one is actually to sleep more, right? So when you say sleep more means what? There's two ways to increase your sleep quality. Number one is to sleep more. Number two is to improve your sleeping quality. So some simple things, example, how to improve your sleep quality. Let's say if you are the kind of person that you can deep sleep, then good for you. Let's say if you realize your room is always very hot, maybe you want to sleep in a cold, it seems like you sleep in a colder room, a darker room, you actually tend to improve your sleep quality, right? So turns out if you tend to sleep, if you improve your sleep quality, alright, so let's say if you sleep, your window is facing a lamp post like that, so what do? You can always cover with curtain, or you put on the, I don't know what you call the thing, the one that cover the eye one, right? So you can wear that stuff as well, so that's going to help you, alright? And before you sleep, maybe before you go to the bed, maybe don't touch your phone so much. This one is very underrated, but a lot of people are missing out. So meaning, example, right? Maybe you set a rule that 10 minutes before you sleep, you click on the phone, right? So you don't click on the phone, you put your phone aside. So this helps to improve your sleeping quality. Now what about sleeping hours, how to increase it, right? A lot of people say, my work only allows me, I can only sleep, examples, 6 hours, 8 hours, right? Actually 6 to 8 hours is very good already. But if you can increase a little bit, that'd be great. For example, if you can take afternoon nap, go ahead. If you cannot take afternoon nap, I understand, you're working, so no problem. What you can do is very simple. When you want to sleep, right, what you want to do is just extend a little bit. Ask yourself very honestly, when it comes to the, let's say on weekends, you're not working on weekends or your off days, sure you can sleep a bit more. So you take the opportunity to sleep a bit more. Sleeping more is good not just for like recharging the body, it's also a good way to actually prevent you from overeating. So example, your cravings come usually more on morning or night. The answer is night, right? So if you sleep a little bit earlier or you sleep a bit deeper, then it seems like it can prevent you from those unnecessary cravings, alright? So that's it. And the reason why, if you're curious why the body we always want to eat more, right? When we are at the late night, we tend to want to eat a bit more. The reason is because your body needs energy, right? It runs by calorie. So when it comes to night time, right? Let's say past your sleeping hours already, to keep yourself awake, or your body want to be awake and keep running, it needs energy. So where does energy come from? Calorie. So in other words, your brain actually sends signals to your body like, hey, you want to stay a bit later at night today, I need food for energy so I can keep myself awake and do things. Hence, that is where all the weird cravings come from, right? Think about it. Have you ever had weird cravings in the morning? usually not as frequent as night, right? So thinking of increasing your sleep, right? And another point number 3.5 I did not mention here is actually on how to reduce your stress. Now, of course, work will always have stress. Everyone will have some sort of stress, whether it's financial, whether it's work, whether it's psychological. Everyone will have a stress. But you can always reduce the stress a little bit here and there. Like, for example, if you have negative people around you, cut them off. If you know that within a certain period, maybe you can teach how to calm yourself down. Maybe doing meditation, read a book, sing a song, play games, whatever that let you release your stress, except eating, alright? So except eating, other than that you should be fine. So it's these small little steps you can do, right? If you like to listen to music, listen to music. If you like watching TV, or you like to watch a drama, watch a drama. Do what you want to do that keeps you, don't stress out, alright? So maybe, example, if you're very stressed in your work, maybe you want to ask for support, or tell your boss, or can be anything. So I'm not a counseling expert, so I won't go so much into that. I just let you know if you have reduced stress, that will be great. It's going to help you as well. And last but not least, it's actually to increase your activity. So during MCO, you're stuck at home, you can't move a lot. So how do you increase footstep? I have a simple few cues, some simple tricks for you. Number one is maybe sit lesser, use a stand table. Number two is try to clean your home as frequent as you can. I know it sounds funny, but the more you clean your home, actually, the more footsteps you create. So you want to really focus on increasing footsteps, right? So example, you stay at the third floor, maybe instead of taking a lift, maybe walk the stairs, you can park, jog. Now MCO, a lot of people like to run and jog, right? Yeah, you can use this, increase your footstep, right? Maybe you can increase the duration, increase the speed, increase the incline, can be anything. So most important is you want to find way to increase your footstep, right? Now, of course, example, if you can, let's say if you can have a stand desk and all those things, that's going to help you out as well, right? So just 4 simple cues here. Number 1, eat more vegetables, right? Doesn't have to be plain salad only. Can be a typical cooking method, just a simple stir fry. Number 2, drink more water, right? Number 3, sleep more, reduce stress. Number 4, increase your footstep. So you can do all these four strategies. You should be able to get some big win in the long run. Now, are you going to get results instantly tomorrow by doing this? Absolutely not. But if you do it for 2 or 3 months, I can assure you, you will get some sort of results. Okay? So I am going to. So this is what we want to do, the big 4 step, right? So if 4 steps is too much for you, if what I mentioned for some reason is very overwhelming for you, start with the easiest one first. Which one you think you can control the most? Alright, so example, if you think you can drink more water is easier for you, hey, start with this. Then find out, oh, eating more vegetables is easy also, then you go. Then tackle whatever is hardest. Right, for most people, usually this is the easiest one. Drinking more water. Hey, so what you want to do is do 1 step at a time. Don't straight away, alright, I want to do these small steps, I want a big win, so I do all 4 together. It's too much, just focus 1. Maybe 1 week, just focus 1. Okay, this week I target this, the water. Next week I target the vegetables. Next week I target the sleep and reduce stress. The final week I target on the footsteps. So just simple things like that. You do this, pretty sure, no brainer. You do this for 1 or 2 months, you are going to see results. Alright. With that being said, make sure you, of course, you do all this in a consistent manner. Alright. Don't do today, do this, after that forget, or do 2 of this, forget about that. Make sure you do it, but make sure you're consistent. Right. So I guess that's all for this week's episode. Once again, thank you so much for joining this video. So if you like what you watch, feel free to like, share, and I'll catch you on Thursday. So Thursday, I'm going to do 1 exercise. The theme is Chinese New Year exercise, right? So Chinese New Year, right? We all use Chinese New Year. I will show you how you can work out the Chinese New Year theme. You can also do with some special numbers. You're Chinese, we like all the numbers, right? So you how to use numbers. It's a very simple Chinese New Year exercise. I'll show you. Preferably do it before your Chinese New Year, not during your Chinese New Year, right? Let the celebration be the celebration. And make sure you continue to work out from home, and make sure you continue to have some fun throughout the process. Right, so that's all from me today. Once again, thank you so much. I'll catch up with you all on Thursday. Right, so till then, bye bye.